Hey guys, okay, so this is episode 5 of Dancing Thoughts. My wife came up with the name. I think it's a really good name because it enables me to be really random because my thoughts, generally speaking, don't really connect. So, get it? Dancing Thoughts, thoughts, dancing. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about money. Money, 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 money. See, money is such an interesting subject because so many people have this opinion about money, this glorified opinion about money. And I don't know, I guess my main objective today on some level is to sort of bring money down on a basic level. What is money? Money essentially is a piece of paper. Yeah, I mean, if we can't really break it down any further than that. I mean, you could literally use it to wipe your ass if you wanted to. But at the end of the day, that's what it is, a piece of paper. Now, they say in the United States about what? 87% or so of the money that actually exists actually is digital, as opposed to actually being like paper that you can see. So basically, money just is like in thin air. But I don't know if you guys heard the case of this guy, what's his name? Obafemi Martins. This guy, yeah, he makes 75,000 pounds a week for kicking a ball. Yeah? Now, he's in debt because on average on a weekend he spends about 40,000 pounds. Now, this is the trip, yeah. He has paid a company to manage his life. Yeah, this is how much money he has. He has so much money that he can afford to get a company to manage his life. And ironically, this company that's supposed to be managing his life, he's in debt and owes this company what? Five, was it 300,000 pounds? 300,000 pounds is how much he owes these people. Anyway, that's just a complete on the side thing. People do all kinds of things for money. People kill for money. People steal for money. People steal money rather. People, I don't know, fuck for money. People do anything. Just name a bad thing, and somehow or the other, on some level, you can, generally speaking, always link it back to money being some kind of motive. So there's something really sinister about it. People do a lot of strange things with money as well. I mean, the other day they said Michael Jackson's glove was sold for £210,000. Yeah, you heard me right. £210,000 for a glove. This is one glove. Yeah, one glove. He's worn it what, a few times, probably has sweat all over it. It might not even be his size. What are you gonna do with one glove? One arm is gonna be cold and the other one's gonna be, warm. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, it's just one of the strange things that people do for money. Uh, do we need money? Now this is a very serious question because when you ask someone this question, it almost sounds like you're saying something stupid. I mean, of course you need money. How are you going to survive? How are you going to live? You need to be able to pay for food, blah, 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 blah. Forget all that. Just imagine money doesn't exist. Yeah? Or money never existed. Yeah? Now, is there enough food to feed the entire world? Like, is there enough food on earth for the entire world to be fed? There is. So why is it that people are starving and people are hungry? Because of the fact that money exists, because whatever food that does exist has a price tag over it, or a price tag if you want to obtain it on some level. So it's actually money that prevents people from getting food. Now the trip about money is it's only a few people at the top of the circle that actually own most of the money. So it's like I don't know, if it's almost like a form of modern slavery if you think about it, because like money comes from banks. Yeah, you borrow money from a bank, you have to pay it back with interest. Yeah. Now, so what this means is that the amount of money that is in circulation in society, yeah, is actually less than the amount of money that's owed to the banks. So, for example, if there's 50 pounds in circulation in society, about 100 pounds is owed back to the banks because all the money came into society on debt. So essentially, we are working for banks and the people that own these banks. Yeah, and it's in their interest to keep it going because of the fact that they're holding on to so much of it that they can do whatever they want. So essentially, if you, for example, I don't know, you fail to pay a debt to a bank, they actually get the stuff that matters. They can seize your house, for example, and that is a real asset that has value because it's brick and mortar, whatever. You can live inside it. You can't live inside a piece of paper. True, you can wipe your ass with a piece of paper, but you can only do that so often, if you know what I mean. And there's tissue paper for that as well. But anyway, that's completely on the side. It's a form of modern slavery. So people are just controlling us. So like there's 50 pounds in society, and maybe like 5 people own like 40 pounds. So the rest of us are all struggling for the 10 pounds. And not only are we struggling, we're struggling against machines. Because if you think about it, you could create machines to do so many jobs that human beings would never have to do, but in some places that they can afford the technology, then they use the technology, and then other places where they can't afford it, then it's the human beings that are there. So you have machines replacing human beings in some offices. So those human beings don't have any money, and so they have to look for other jobs. Some of them don't find jobs, and then you wonder why they start to steal and stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Like where I come from in Nigeria, Nigeria is an interesting place because money is such an issue. Yeah, money is glorified on a level that you would not even believe. You know, it's one of those things that is, if you don't have money, you're a nobody. And even on a lower class level, you show off with the little money that you have. You know, and it's an asset that is so desired, and it's so backward when you think about it. I mean, a doctor, for example, gets paid so much less than a footballer like Obafemi Martins, who has to get someone to manage his life. He's making what, £75,000 a week. How much would a doctor be making? Would he be making that in a year? It's completely back with the entire structure, you know, because entertainment, things that entertain us, have been given so much more value and stuff, and people only do things because of money these days. No one is doing it because they have a genuine passion for it, you know. So it completely changes everything, and everyone wants to be rich. Every single person wants to be rich, you know? I just want to be successful. Everyone is singing the same shit. It's ridiculous if you think about it, you know? And this whole issue with money is just, when you sit down and think, it's a piece of paper. That's what kills me about the entire thing. And you know, there's something very graphic that Christ presents, and he says that, you know, you cannot serve God and serve money. And he's so specific about this. Yet Christians and everyone out there keep saying that money is some form of blessing. If you don't have money, then you're not blessed. If you have money, then it means that God is blessing you, etc. It's a complete misdirection of thoughts, and then you kind of wonder, you know, what is the difference between a Christian and an atheist if both of them are trying to be successful, both of them are chasing money, both of them are trying to make money, etc. There's absolutely no difference, you know. There's no difference between a Christian and anyone else at the end of the day, because money is the main priority. You go into churches, etc. All of the pastors and everything, they're all preaching because of the fact that they want to get some form of money. They tell you that, oh, look at how I am, I'm blessed, and blah blah blah. You know, I have a car, this that, because God is blessing me. It's not a mystery why he has a lot of money. You're giving him the money every time you put your offering inside the offering basket. So it's not a mystery how he has so much money. It's not a mystery that TD Jakes is wearing $7,000 suits and has a Phantom. You know, that the amount it costs to fill his petrol tank can probably buy 5 cars. You know, it's just completely ridiculous how the world is completely skewed. And by the time you actually read the stuff that Christ says, he's so completely against money, he's so completely against the rich, and you start to wonder, where did this whole psychology come from? And we're talking about the other day, you know, this issue of control, in that we're being so controlled in that we don't even know why we believe the stuff that we believe. I mean, until this question was brought up now, some of you be thinking that, you know, why wouldn't we need money? The concept of there not being money is almost, it doesn't make any sense. Yet at the same time, money itself makes no sense. Why is it that, you know, the United States, for example, makes enough food to feed the entire world in a year, but they burn food because they're trying to maintain the prices at a specific level? And then we have all this showboating about some celebrity that's opening this charity and they're giving to this amount of people, blah blah blah, getting this money here, getting this money there. That's not what we need. You could actually build schools throughout the entire world. You could actually create roads everywhere, give everyone a car. Okay, maybe that'll make it congested. Make some kind of form of transportation that every country could use, and it would all make sense. Why is money there? It makes no sense. And for money to be labeled as a blessing, that makes even less sense. But anyway, that's all I have to say today, and I guess I'll come back with something a bit more. But just a bit, something to think about, really. Thanks.